Recontextualizing our concept of justice. The road to freedom. When you think of the concept of justice, what do you think of? Jails? Maybe prisons? When I think of jails and prisons, I think of facilities designed to administer punishment, not justice. While justice does require punishment, punishment is only the first step down the road to justice. Once someone has been adequately punished, the next step is rehabilitation. This requires individuals to come to terms and understand how their actions affected their victims. It provides them with mental and physical health, and the resources to overcome any addictions. The final step is reintegration. Once someone has been punished and rehabilitated, it's now time to reintegrate them back into society. Just like everything under capitalism, prisons are a business. They exist as public and private institutions that generate massive amounts of capital. There is no incentive or intention to rehabilitate anyone. In fact, they are incentivized to do the opposite, dooming people to a cycle of violence and prison sentences. Once someone is charged with a felony, they are restricted from opportunity for the rest of their lives. By limiting opportunities to create capital, you are basically pushing felons back into their illegal ways by restricting their access to legal employment. Westerners tend to have a warped sense of justice. We hyperfixate on the punishment aspect and neglect the rest. We need to remind ourselves that revenge is not justice, and an unproportionate amount of violence is not justified. We ostracize people we deem criminals from society. Yet a criminal can be anyone who breaks the law, and no matter the severity of the law broken, once the adequate punishment is served, that person should have the right to rehabilitation and reintegration. While rehabilitation and reintegration might not work for everyone, it will work for most, greatly reducing the amount of violence within society. If you have been a victim of violence, you know it is extremely personal. You want the person who inflicted that violence to experience it as well, and sometimes it's impossible to forgive them, and that's perfectly fine. But just because you can't forgive them, doesn't mean they deserve to die in some horrific way. And it doesn't mean they deserve to be punished forever. It means they desperately need help to prevent more harm. Repeating the cycle of violence to complete some cathartic narrative of revenge, and the conflation of that with justice, is propaganda we have been sold to believe in justified murder and punishment. That's it for the video. Like if you like, bye.